Meghan and Harry. Now, we are not going over this entire thing, so breathe a sigh of relief. I'm more curious to know the kind of personality that we see in Markle and the relationship interactions that we see with the both of them together. And that's all we're going over.
I've thought about this a lot because it was like having an out-of-body experience that I was very present for. And that's the only way I can describe it, because the night before I slept through the night entirely, which in and of itself is a bit of a miracle.
So as we see her speak about herself, we see a lot of animation with her, pulling her fingers down across her face, looking around in her brain at that time, emotionally, visionary. She's very comfortable speaking about herself. Her body's loose. She has no problem. She's not hesitant. She doesn't overthink it. And as it continues...
And then woke up and started listening to that song, Going to the Chapel. And just tried to make it fun and light and remind ourselves that this was our day. But I think we were both really aware, even in advance of that, this wasn't our day. This was the day that was planned for the world.
Everybody who gets married knows.
And then finished it off with, it's for the world. And you see at the beginning as she switches gears into not me, me, me to us and them, she has to shift her body as well. It's actually a really big step, and that's why that part is important. The mind literally has to move itself and the body, not just a little movement, a huge movement in the chair, to go into the next thing of just talking about, oh, someone else is in that picture, and then the world.
You are really marrying the family, too. But you weren't just marrying a family. You were marrying a 1,200-year-old institution. You're marrying the monarchy. What did you think it was going to be like?
I will say I went into it naively because I didn't grow up knowing.
And then you see that little bit, I would say I would went into it naively, a whole lot of positive head movements, the believe me look. Believe me when I say this, by the words that are coming out of my mouth. Then the eyes kind of squish in, and then she looks away. And she's not as animated as she was and comfortable as she was when she started speaking about herself. So we say there's some deception there. We don't know what it is, but as we've seen deception play out in many ways, is the mind disagreeing with the body. That's basically all it is. The mind disagrees with the body. But now we've got a picture that she likes and is very comfortable speaking about herself. Her mind is in conflict with her body a lot in this particular subject, and it comes out as stiff and not as animated. And so now that you know what to look for, let's move on to the relationship.
So, hi.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
You've been watching on the side?
Yeah, that's all of it.
Yes.
He's playing with the ring on his ring finger. She's sitting like a pregnant lady would sit, in a comfortable position, which doesn't really angle towards anyone or anything unless they're looking for protection. And she is not.
First of all, let's say congratulations.
Thank you.
For the...
That's so bad. Thank you. Now, I don't know why, but he's coming off as this is not really a congratulations. There's no real happiness in how he is looking. It comes out on one side up first, and then it semi-spreads to the other side of his cheek to go up in the smile. You see the eyes squint in, and he's got his laugh lines out. But there's a whole lot of stress across the nose in those muscles. So a forced stress smile, it's up into the eyes, and there's stress as the nose bridge here is stretched in the opposite direction of a smile. And he's playing with his ring on his finger.
New addition to your family. Meghan said she wanted to wait until you were here to tell us, is it a boy or is it a girl?
You can tell her.
No, go for it.
No.
It's a girl.
Oh, Dad, you're going to have a daughter. Wow.
It's a girl.
When you realized that and saw it on the...
There's too much cutting around. We don't get a complete picture, but what we are seeing is a whole lot of portrayal, which actually is normal because you've already lived through the news. Now you've got somebody on the other side who wants to be excited and you don't want to disappoint them in a social situation. Yeah, it's exciting. Yay.
Ultrasound, what was your first thought?
Amazing. Just grateful. Like, to have any child, any one or any two would have been amazing. But to have a boy and then a girl, I mean, what more can you ask for? But now, we've got our family. We've got, the four of us and our two dogs, and
Done.
it's great.
Done? 2 is it?
Done.
2 is it.
2 is it?
2 is it.
And when's the baby due?
It's summertime.
This summertime.
Yeah.
A lot of portrayal from Harry. She seems genuinely happy, her normal self, which we've already discovered what that is.
So you all have been living in sunny California now
Since March.
since March. Okay.
Okay, that was just weird. So she's got her hand on top of his, which is more of a controlling, strong maneuver. And he's petting the inside of his thigh, which says all we need to know. She's in control, and he's constantly trying to reassure himself with petting.
I would like to thank the sponsor of this video, Fero. Fero is one of the few cryptocurrency projects that I respect. Unlike most other cryptocurrencies, Fero is focused on safeguarding your financial privacy without compromising on trustlessness, which means no third parties are required, and transactions are private by default. Fero also has an exciting roadmap to look forward to. Features such as Instant Send, where payments can both be sent and confirmed within seconds. There's also Elysium, which adds tokenization functionality similar to Ethereum, but it also enables these assets to enjoy Fero's privacy technology. There's many more things on the roadmap, and if you'd like to learn more, head over to fero.org. If you'd like to learn more about analysing body language, there is a video course available on Mandy's website for Gold subscribers, where Mandy teaches more about her techniques of deception detection. There's also other content such as the Crime series and Interesting Minds series, available to both Gold and Silver subscribers.
If you like it, please share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.